Hello, everyone, and welcome back to War in the Pacific Admirals Edition with Bassine. Oh, they ah. Anyway, that's gonna have to be captured with after we clear out some other stuff. Anyway, sorry. This is September 29, 1942. Uh, I'm gonna be on the Allies side, and for some reason, our Dutch subs completely whiffed. And my opponent, okay. Oh, we have night mission. So I'm going to do night missions probably today and tomorrow. And then as the moonlight starts dropping, we'll probably take a break. Because I'm going to probably have more and more, worse and worse issues coordinating, finding target, etc. This is light rain, so hopefully we get something here. I'm going to skip through that. Pardon me. We do get one runway hit. Wow, we shot down several Oscars there over Buna. 5 is what's showing here. Now, we didn't hit the base, but I mean, hey, I'll take the air-to-air kills. Another one. I'm just skipping the air-to-air action because it's nighttime. There's not a lot to see anyway. This time we get 3 damaged bombers. Alright, these Wellingtons usually do pretty good. Okay, so we destroyed an Oscar on the ground, and decent hits on the airbase that time. Yeah, pardon me for just 9 hits. Nice. Okay. Wow, still coming. All right, another Oscar destroyed on the ground. All right, should be just about done. Yeah. Something's there at Rabaul, looks like. Come on, I'm telling you. I've seen other, what's that? I've seen other videos where, Allied commanders have had success with the British subs. I just don't understand why mine are completely useless. Alright, that's a pretty devastating bombing right there. Alright, see, this is what we were hoping for. Surprises sallies over Babar. So let's get to it. We shot down, what, 4 of them? I don't know, not very many. Underwhelmed. Yeah. But it's possible that's the last we've seen of them for a while. All right. Look at this overwhelming either cap or Sweep. No, it's not a sweep. Never mind. Either cap or escort. It doesn't matter. It's essentially the same thing. All right. Yeah, we did basically nothing there. I'm gonna just stop capping that. What I may do is sweep it, but not right, not anytime soon. All right, yeah. Unfortunately, he gets into my tank unit, but we do beat up his air force. All right, here we are. It looks like it's the afternoon. Hmm. Yeah, we're econing some islands out there in the Gilberts. All right, so kind of a quiet. Oh, and by the way, did you notice no bombing at Rangoon? I believe we've deterred him at least for now. My guess is he'll probably start night bombing to take to knock down our fighters there. All right, so he finally is attacking our unit in this hex, but they have nowhere to go, so they're going to fight to the death. We actually disabled several of his units, and hold on. I'm okay with this because if he destroys this, it'll come back as a full core. I'm not sure what he's doing still bombarding here because it's pretty devastating what we're doing to him here. All right, this is 1-to-1. His 308 becomes 108. Our 184 becomes 103, and we hold. And we come out better as far as the um, details go. The just the raw numbers though, we lost more individual troops. He's bombarding here at Cap. I'm not sure. I guess that's okay that he's bombarding there. All right, we're bombarding again. Keep using up his supplies, hopefully. Anyway, we've got him cut off here. So I'm going to take a look at the, ooh, nice expansions. I'm going to take a look at the casualties real quick, the losses in the air, see if there's any updates for sea. And then I think we're just going to jump right into September 30. I don't even know that there's much to look at on the losses. Oh, right. Okay. So apparently I have a lot of ships that need to be upgraded. Not realizing that. I mean, it's okay because I really need to regroup my carrier task force anyway. Get the Enterprise into the position and start planning maybe a November attack. Ooh, some nice. Okay. Nice reinforcements, I think. Oh, wow. Right. So we're just going to start because I'm not looking at the map and I want to be distracted. We got 7 lost aircraft. He lost 28. All right, let's and see. Check this out. See this 31, but here it says 25. So I mean, sorry, 35. I'm not sure what's going on here, but let's just look at Japanese. 24, and this is 28, so something's off here. According to this, he lost 10 Sallies. We don't know the accuracy of that or Oscars, but certainly he lost several of both of these in. Now, what does this say? 14, 15. He lost 19. So the 4 missing aircraft were lost in air to air. we may never know what happened. All right, back to here. So was it Sally's, Oscars? Did he lose some Tojos? More Nates than this? I just don't know. But different types of Sally's. A Nell, a Jake. No zeros this time. All right. But you can see these numbers here. And then if we look at ours, P40K, I don't like losing these for a lot of reasons, but one is they're hard to replace because of where they're based. Mohawk 4s, SBD3, DC3, which is why I have to be careful how I use them, I guess, and Blenheim 4. Right. And then if we take a look at our pilots, we did lose 2 killed and 1 missing. Unfortunate. All right. And then if we look here, let's last month. Yeah, nothing new. That I mean in the recent past. All right. Yeah, let's just jump on into the 30th. Hello everyone, and welcome back to War in the Pacific Admirals edition, where I, Friedrich, am playing the Allies. Whoops. I was trying to get through something and accidentally rushed through a whole segment, or part of a segment. Anyway, Swordfish tried to get a torpedo into a destroyer and failed, and is now getting beat up over it. Or, well, attempted to. All right. So apparently we spotted the Liverpool Maru and fired at well, anyway, I guess the narrative is we discovered the Liverpool Maru, and before we could get a shot off, we were spotted by the Hasu and fired some torpedoes and dove. So the trial, are we going to have any better luck? No, we hit, but it's a dud. But they don't get anything into us either. And this is that. I think this might just be a straight bombardment. Okay, nothing new here. We're night bombing at Buna and at Tungu. So let's see how this plays out. But we've got a lot of aircraft straying. He hits us first, Rangoon. This is a surprise. It shouldn't be because I know he likes to see we're taking damage here. I know he likes to do night bombing. We've been doing it this during the better moon. Anyway, better moonlight. But now it looks like he's coming out to play. And I was not ready. Apparently, I need to get some aircraft up to fly Nightcap. All right, so see if we can get all our bombers in without any damage. So far, we're doing okay. Let's see if we can get these heavies in there. They all seem to make it. Now let's take a look here. We do hit the supply dump. Or anyway. Okay, we're destroying some aircraft on the ground. That's always good to see. Like I said, we did get a supply dump hit as well. All right, that's not a bad one, especially for night. This is pretty good. All right, these Liberators against some Oscars. Let's see how we do. Destroy another Oscar. All right. Still knocking out these Oscars. I've never played the Japanese side. I may have mentioned this once a while back. So I don't know their situation as far as how they're able to replace these losses. Maybe they have plenty of aircraft, airframes sitting around waiting to be cycled through. I don't know, but one thing's for sure. Experiencing, oh, nice. We did a lot of damage. Experiencing as the Allies having to bring damage, replace destroyed aircraft. Even if we have the airframes, it takes a while to get them up in the air, so that slows things down as well. All right, and as we all know, this has been cut off, the supply from Pegu to Tungu. So if we're hitting doing supply dump hits, that's going to hopefully reduce his ability to supply his stuff. All right. I thought we were going to have another minesweeper destroyed here. Okay, Seawolf, you let me down. I've been getting a lot of duds lately. I thought the dud rate was supposed to get better, but all we're doing is duds. All right, he's sweeping with a lot of Tojos. We do not have enough aircraft cover here over our tanks. We didn't do very much with 3 fighters. The expectation of doing anything is very low. Oh, what a shame. I mean, surely with 31 Tojos, he's gonna bomb it. And what do we got here? Oh, this is just North China, just wrecking my China cavalry corps there. Yeah, right here. 25 Sallies at 8,000 feet, beating up my armored brigade. Not a big fan of letting that happen. Okay, what are we trying to find here? I guess subs and okay. This time we're doing the opposite. We're sweeping here. See, he swept and bombed here. We're sweeping and gonna bomb here. Let's see how we do. So we clear the skies. It was just nades. Knock them out. Easy peasy. And okay, I have some long-range cap here, but they don't actually fly against these aircraft. So these Wellingtons come without escort. 22 of them. Let's see how many we lose. Okay, only one. I hate to lose even one. They take so long to replace. Frustrating. Plus, I thought we swept that, but I don't know what's going on. All right. Okay, so I guess kind of a short air operation there. Okay, this time the Tamworth looks like it's trying to get into the I-19, but he's evading, and yeah, we don't even have a glancing blow. Some rattles maybe, but that's really not much there. All right, into the land stuff. Okay, this was actually a deliberate attack. He has us completely surrounded, so there's nowhere to retreat to, which is advantage to us for two reasons. One, I do want to lose this whole unit, and two, that means we're going to last a little while occupying these units. All right. Yeah, this is Rangoon, and we actually looks like do some more damage to his outfits there. All right, he's finally attacking us, Sinkep. Let's see if he takes it. Yep. I mean, with the bombardments and bombings, I don't see how he couldn't take it, right? We did have a boon or a buff because of terrain, but everything else was terrible, which caused our 22 to become 7. His 40 became 16, though, so, but he was still able to get the advantage and take it. All right, we're attacking here. We have I didn't realize this tank regiment was that beat up. But we should take this. Okay, we knock him out of the hex. Now we have this whole line open, possibly opening the Burma Road cleared it. Look at all the losses. See, we lost almost nothing. We lost 79 vehicles. Now 35 destroyed, 44 disabled. That's incredible. All right, this time, yeah, we're bombarding on this road. Again, this is mostly to just burn supplies. I don't know if it's working or not, but there you go. Okay, so Tongyi, Tabataoya fortifications, Townsville, Port 6. That'll be nice when we're ready to invade New Guinea. I'm kind of pushing for maybe a November invasion. I don't know for sure. I wish I still had Port Moresby though. That would make my job a lot easier. Having to sail across there without air support, I don't know. It makes me nervous. All right. Looking at the losses here, it's not so. He's not doing so hot, straight up, because we had 7 losses. He had 18. Now here's the problem. He doesn't have the right losses, in my opinion. I wish it was all fighters so we could really get air superiority. Let's do this. See how this is 18 Japanese losses, but this is 20. We're still going to look at these numbers. I don't know what's what anymore, but let's say we could even drop this to 11. So I was wrong. He is losing fighters. These are all at Buna, though. I really need to knock out some of these fighters over Burma, especially the Tojos, which it looks like he lost 1 to Ops. 2 Babs we hit on the ground, probably at Buna, and 1 Oscar. He lost 3 Nates. That could be over Burma. He had some Nates flying cap. And so then us, we lost 2 of those hurricanes against his Tojos. And we lost a Wellington, a very valuable Wellington, a Blenheim 4, a Beaufort 5 to Ops, and 2 P-40Es, 1 on the ground, that was at Rangoon, and 1 to Ops. I can't be losing anything at Rangoon because I can't replace them yet. I got to get some supplies into Rangoon to make it a veritable replacement base. I'm going to circle around to Rangoon and talk about some things, but let me just say something too as we continue. This is after I've done all my moves and sent him the turn. So whatever you see here, it's already been enacted. Pilots, we lost 1 missing, 1 wounded, and 2 killed. All unfortunate. And then it looks like we lost no ships, but he also lost no ships. All right. Okay. Let's go around the map kind of briefly, I want to say. Let's start here. There was some stuff at the end I want to make sure I caught. We have some name changes, which I don't think means much. We did lose a machine gun battalion. I did see this accelerated training. I wonder if that has to do with the guys we have in the training pool. We did get a couple of sub chasers, a cargo ship, and these 2 fighter groups at Pago Pago. That's going to be nice, and squadrons, I should say. But anyway, so there's that. Okay. Now, let's just look at this. So, Baker, I had the remnants of the 7th Marine Defense Battalion finally unload because we had upgraded to port level 1, and we could get this little ship in here that was holding some last devices. and it's unloaded. So now we've got this unit pretty strongly dug in, and ready to take on whatever comes his way. I don't think he's coming here, though. We've taken Tabataoa, and we're pushing our way up, and that's not going to be easy for him. So check this out. Speaking of Tabataoa, we did get Fortifications 3. I went ahead and said, okay, that's enough for now. I don't mind building that up more, but right now I want to build up the port and the airfield. But I have some cruisers, and they're going to come up here and see what's what here. Try to hit it, and I have full speed, so I'm going to try to hit it and come back. We'll see how that plays out in practice. In theory, that's going to be great. But I also have some SB2U3 Vindicators, so anything else is in this area is going to get knocked out, hopefully by them. All right. And again, and also I was scouting this, trying to see what he has, and it looks like he has some troops here, which I would imagine he would. That may or may not be a challenge, but I certainly see what's going on, and now I got to start planning. Now, the 1st Marine Division is about to be formed. Oh, I didn't build it. No, I can't. What was I waiting on? Oh, it's not fully unloaded. We still got some more of the 1st Marine Regiment. We'll rebuild the 1st Division. Maybe we'll have the 1st Division invade Tarawa. That'll be cool. All right, now, we just got okay. So we unloaded and flipped this aviation base force to combat mode. I don't know if I can rely on this, but I took this 184 aviation support literally. I brought over some heavy bombers. That's not true. Oh, right. It's a different save. I promise. I brought some heavy bombers, and they're reaching Shortlands. It's basically a lot of these E's, and then the 24D. They're all packed in here doing a long range bomb of Shortlands. So that'll be very interesting. I'm very curious how that's going to go. We're still doing night bombings at Buna for one more day. We got 60% moonlight. Let's do one more day. It looks like we have done enough damage at 14 to cause some limitations here. Notice he's pulled out his bombers, and I believe we could start day bombing probably. But one more night bombing. I've already set the turn. I can't do anything about it anyway. And then we'll see what his fighter status is and maybe start day bombing as well. We are still keeping the pressure here. It looks like airfield damage is 100, so some overkill there. Yeah, back to Tulagi, by the way. That's high enough damage everywhere that I'm not bothering with it right now. All right, moving on. Let's see what else we got going on. Skipping up here. All right. We saw the battle here. We won. We pulled out the victory. I've got the infantry moving east and gonna connect here, and then we're gonna drive into Pegu. My armor is gonna hopefully drive fast enough to break open this hex side, because I want to get supplies into here if I can, trickling it or not. I'd like to get supplies in here. But take a look at this. Oh, that reminds me, I should bump this up and see if that'll help. What was I going to show you? I just got distracted for a second and then forgot. Burma Road is open. So we now can get the auto 500 supplies per day in China. That's going to be great. Plus, we can trickle some supplies in. We could anyway. Whatever's up in here could move back and forth. But the goal is, and I've got some cruisers coming over here, the goal is to do another supply run and see how we can get away with that. Because now I have fighters that can cover this hex, and while we unload, we can protect our cargo ships. So that should be better this time. I don't know what his plan is, but that's my plan. Um, we've got better cap over our armor here. That should hopefully deter any future bombings. We'll see. But that's set up. We've got some gun regiments coming across the mountains and going to come down here and help us beat these fortifications. Mostly this right here, and then we've got our infantry coming through. We'll dislodge these guys and maybe even drive into this base and take it as well. And this armored car regiment will just drive up the road, try to make some progress here. These guys, okay, so this regiment or brigade is on its own, so probably we'll dislodge this and chase it in and make things happen. All sorts of reinforcements coming this way, and I have a whole division slotted for the 23rd Indian for China, but we have to buy it out. That's according to our house rules, so I have to wait for the political capital. And then China looks like he's standing here fighting us, and he's got us completely surrounded. That's okay. I mean, we can take it, and yeah. All right. I think that's going to cover it. I'm going to kind of wrap it there. A lot of things going, a lot of moving parts. Keep your eye out for another Indian Ocean raid. I thought I saw our one of our British subs, our hapless British subs, spotted some cruisers. I'm just coming back out here to make sure he stays honest, but I'm just going to park off the coast and be available to just do a quick run, hit and run, and see how we can get away with that, if we can get away with that yet again. But let me get off and end this, and then we'll fire up October 1 turn resolution and see how we do. Looking forward to it. Thanks, everyone. Take care. Bye.